So the first boss we're going to be taking on is the level 45 Jormuntide. It can be found in this kind of general area. I have a base set up here just because I kept dying to this boss initially before I could figure out exactly what the strat was. There is, I believe, another one over here. Yep, by this lake. Level 45 boss has a ton of HP, deals a ton of damage. You can absolutely get one shot if you're not careful. And really my strategy for taking on this boss was to be extremely patient and take it down over time. One thing to note about these bosses, if you don't die or don't leave and it doesn't go too far away, you can actually reset the aggro of the boss before the HP resets. So I can take it down to half HP. If some of my pals have been heavily injured, I can kind of back off and heal and then slowly maintain that aggro by kind of walking up to it and smacking it. And I'll give you guys examples of this. So let's just start the boss up and I'll kind of show you what I mean. Another thing to note before I kind of actually fight it is this poison crossbow is going to be absolutely your best friend. At my level, I'm level 33 currently, but when I first took this boss on, I was probably level 28, 29. Um, you can, let me feel myself, I'm getting hungry. So the power of the poison crossbow is really that it can allow you to do HP percent damage to the boss. So my actual attack will do pretty insignificant damage, but it's going to be ticking for a percent of this boss's max HP every second. So start with that. Right, get some aggro on the boss. Smack it. Let's get away from that attack. And see here, so now I have that poison stack. It's going to be doing 20. Look how fast this boss's HP is ticking down. So I can just kind of ride around on my mount, continue to hit it. I don't know exactly what the chance of applying it is, but I have noticed. So now you see what I was talking about. The boss is resetting the aggro. He's no longer chasing after me, but his HP isn't going to change. So I can approach the boss again, get that aggro, get close enough, apply the poison. Now apply the poison, please. There we go. So we've applied the poison again. Now we can just run. Personally, I'm a little bit impatient. I don't like to do it fully this way, so I will toss another pal out just to help me with some extra damage. That is one of the attacks for this boss specifically you really got to be careful of because it's going to be doing AoE damage. So here, I'm just going to continue to try to pop this poison on me, or on him. Doesn't quite want to, but that's okay. My beacon is doing pretty good lightning damage. It is a water boss at the end of the day. And this is the strategy. So there, now we have the poison tick again. The boss isn't attacking me. I don't know what's really going on, but at the end of the day, this thing is going to die to both the poison and my beacon. So here is the secondary tip. You'll notice that my beacon is taking some damage. You really want to avoid having your pals die as you're fighting these big bosses with huge HP, so you can pull them back like this. I see that he started the attack animation. I'm just going to pull my pal back to avoid the attack, maintain that HP. But now the aggro's on me, so I'm going to back off a little bit. Not sure where my beacon went. Oh, it's behind there. And it's getting a little bit too close for comfort, so I'm actually going to grab my mount and fly away just like this. Get nice and far away from his fire attack. We can continue to maintain the aggro just from far away. Shoot it a little bit with the crossbow. Right. Get it nice and low. As you can see, I'm struggling a little bit. Oops, sorry. I'm struggling a little bit to actually get... Okay, so the boss has reset its aggro. Now I want to make sure that I'm not getting too far away, because I've had instances where I go too far away and it does reset the HP. But as you saw, the boss aggro completely reset, right? It was not following me at all. It kind of went back to where it normally spawns, and it's still at the same amount of HP. Now it's less than half HP, taking this boss down with just a few poison arrows and a reindeer essentially. See, now it's also went too far away and it still has that poison stack ticking. So I think you guys get the point. I'm going to pull out my big hitter, my Gigasaur, and take this boss down here really quickly. As you can see, this poison is extremely powerful. So I'm going to pull that back because it's doing a lightning strike, which will do about half of my Pokemon's, not my Pokemon, my pal's HP, sorry. And I'm just going to keep attacking it from afar. Not getting too close. That's okay. That attack's not going to be doing too much damage. So you can decide to pull back your pal whenever you need to ensure that they're not dying. Okay, so this attack is really bad. You're going to want to make sure you roll to the side there, avoid that shit. Okay, so he's almost dead. I think one more attack. I'm going to pull him back real quick. Yeah, one more attack and he should be gone. He's going to move out of the way, so that's fine. Oh, and I wasn't able to catch him because my pal completely one-shot him. But that is okay. I think you guys get the point. If I was a little bit impatient there, I could have just waited with the crossbow, get him down to about 100 HP would be safe. If you really want to make sure that he's at the lowest catchable level. Personally, I don't know what that level is, but you can take him down to maybe 50 HP and start chucking your balls at. I've found that you want to make sure if you don't have a lot of balls, stack up on these hyper spears. They are good enough to catch him, even though there's only like a 4 to 5% chance of catching. If you chuck like 5, 10, upwards of 20 balls at him, eventually you will catch him, and you're gonna have a Jormuntide of your own. So that's it.